Hi guys, it's me, Uncle Bumble, in Bumbleland for a very, very special day. Can't believe it, I've reached it already. Well, not me, personally, as Chris Brown, but my character, Uncle Bumble. The guy you see before you now, fully morphotised into what I do today. But it wasn't always this way, but it's 30 years on the 15th of June, 1991. That's when I started at a place called Lower Marley Farm. Now, at the time, I looked a little bit like this. Oh, I've got no way of changing. I know what I do. I'll be back in a second. Oh, yeah, I was dressed a little bit like this. And then my brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided what he was going to do was to add another ingredient, which of course was this thing. My first ever suit. I used to wear waistcoat, baggy trousers that didn't quite match, and Uncle Bumble shirt, but I haven't got any of the Uncle Bumble shirts left, which is a big shame because I thought I had some, but I haven't, unfortunately. So guys, this is what we ended up with. But then we decided what we were going to do was use a jacket or a suit for all seasons. So I took this one off, and this is what happened. This is the Valentine's one. But then of course we decided that we could do it for any season. So we get the jacket back up again. No, let's not do it that way. Let's do it this way. We take this jacket off, and it's time for another change. That was Christmas. Of course, I've got a Halloween suit as well. But to be honest with you, all this is tiring me out a little bit. But we're going through exactly what Uncle Bumble went through, which is a big metamorphosis, which is a big word for me, especially on the 30th anniversary. So guys, where are we now? Well, today we're at Bumbleland, which of course is where you see us. Now, guys, couldn't have got this far without all my supporters out there, and there are loads of you, over 1,660 people on my Facebook page, but also over 100 subscribers on this and 100 followers on TikTok as well. So it's so good to have everybody on board. Of course, I did bring things like this little fellow into it. There we go. But then again, we could do even another change and get ready for the Euros. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh, I forgot my shirt. Wait there. Oh, well, there we go. And of course, over the years, I've developed characters. My first ever character was this guy. Which of course was Anti-Bumble. And then this little thing comes in handy if you want to make Betty. But the character we're about to see in his own little segment is of course the one and only Professor Bumblebottom. Do you like the logo that me and Connor come up with? That's it, good old editor. Now, Connor's 29, so he's not quite as old as Uncle Bumble, but without him doing this channel, I would fail terribly, because he is such a good egg when it comes to doing all of the videoing and the editing for me. Although I manage now to do a few bits on my own, I'm getting better, Con. You've got to admit it. So, guys, without further ado, this is Bumble Bottom section. Absolute true fiction, but with a little bit of a twist. It's experimental time with Professor Bumblebottom. See you in a minute, guys. Bye. Professor Bumblebottom outside. Take 1. Hello, Bumbleland. It's so good to be back here in Bumbleland, in Bumble's garden, for our experiments. Well, we've done the Pokepolar, and we've also done the elephant's toothpaste. We're going to try something a little bit different this time as well. So what I'm going to do is do all 3 experiments, one after the other. And I'm leaving the elephant's toothpaste until last. So what we're going to do is we're going to expand your knowledges of everything, because we have some vinegar. Now apparently some people at their science fairs, they like to make these volcano things where the things just go and what they use is this. There's some vinegar, and in here we have some baking soda or baking powder, and we just tip that in there like that. And is it going to work? Is it going to spill up? Oh! There we go. Do you know, in a way, that's a bit like a poor man's elephant's toothpaste. I suppose that could be a rhino's toothpaste. Of course, I haven't invented that yet, but it would be a good idea, wouldn't it, to use that on the rhinos? But it does not smell of vinegar, but at least it'll clean the table, because that's something you don't know. Vinegar is actually very, very handy for brushing your teeth with. So of course that's better than elephant's toothpaste, and of course it's the best tasting thing in the world, which is an absolute true fact, which I've just given to you. So here we go. There we are. Look, there's nothing left in there except foam. Here we go. Oh! Ah! Live action towards the camera. So we've got to tidy this up. So we'll tidy it up. Ready? Oh! Right. Okay, guys. So your next one is of course Mentos. Now I've put some Pokepolar in here, and we're going to undo that. But this is a bit more technical than we've done before, because I wanted loads of these all in one go. So let's see how this goes. There's 10 Mentos, and what we do, we go 3, 2, 1, and it doesn't work. Let's try again. 3, 2, 1. Well, there we go. It didn't exactly blow to the moon and back, did it? No. So let's have a look, see if we can see if it works with any more of these in there. That's a bit of a dud one, that one. Look, look. Oh, that's pathetic. Isn't that rubbish? I'll tell you what. Let's have a look at this. Boys and girls, I think it's time to get rid of that one as well. And he dropped that one. Now, I'm not sure how this last experiment will work, but we're going to have a little go for you. Now, before I do anything else, I'd like to say a big thank you to all of you that have helped me be Professor Bumblebottom. For you, in your living rooms and all over the world, I thank you. I haven't been around as long as Uncle Bumble, but hopefully in a few years' time I'll be able to have an anniversary as well. That would be wonderful. Thank you. And of course, don't forget you can get your t-shirts as well. Oh yeah. So here we go. Now what we have in here is some high hydrogen peroxide and some washing up liquid and food colouring. We've used orange for today, and then we just pour in all this stuff here, and let's see what happens with this one. Ooh! And it's it's making an awful lot of lava. So, if you want to make your home volcanoes at home, make them in a nice thing, use some of this stuff, but guys, please, when you're doing this, remember it is very, very, very hot. Okay, that runs at about too hot to handle. So, my experiment was a little bit duff today, but there is still one thing we can do. Don't forget, you just scoop it up, put it on your hair, or where there is no hair, bye. Yeah. The party's on a bit later. Yeah, I don't want to tell everyone about it because I don't want everybody here. And oh, sorry guys, you're back. Yeah, did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy seeing old Professor Bumblebottom? Hopefully you did, because the experiments he's coming up with are just basic at the moment, but we want to get a bit trickier. So it would help if you can give me any feedback at all. Okay, it would be really, really good. I've got a few experiments. I know Ben's got something for me and other bits and pieces. Now, at the end of the credits, there's a couple of my Bumble buds with their t-shirts. So please stay to the end, right to the end after the credits, and check them out, okay guys? That would be absolutely brilliant if you could do that. But don't forget, you can follow me on Facebook and TikTok. Here on YouTube, where of course you have to slap that like. Ring that, oh no, I've done it wrong, Kai tell me off. Subscribe, and then ring a ding that bell. Okay guys, thank you so much for getting me to 30 years. We could try for another 30, but I think that might be pushing it. I'll see you soon. So be good, be safe, see ya.
Loving the t-shirt, Mr. Bumble. Thank you, mate.
Thank you, Uncle Bumble.